everyone. Welcome back to Jikook Universe, a place where even the smallest moments feel meaningful and every laugh carries a story. This time, we're diving into the latest excitement from Run BTS 2.0, a fresh evolution of the iconic variety show that now feels more spontaneous, more personal and more real than ever. Imagine a room filled with warmth and uncontrollable laughter. In the middle of it all, Jungkook suddenly pauses, trying to respond during a comedic English roleplay. His expression shifts, slightly confused, thinking hard, and within seconds the entire room bursts into laughter. Namjoon, Jin, Jimin, J-Hope, Suga and Taehyung can't hold it in. Their laughter isn't just funny, it's contagious, genuine and effortlessly pulls viewers into the moment. But the charm of Run BTS 2.0 goes far beyond jokes. Beneath the humor lies something deeper. Moments that feel warm, intimate and incredibly human. A short clip from this scene quickly went viral among ARMY, not just because it was hilarious, but because it perfectly captured BTS's natural chemistry. Their interactions don't feel staged. They feel real, like we're not just watching them, we're there with them. One of the most fascinating aspects of Run BTS 2.0 is its transformation. Unlike the structured format of the original show, this new version embraces flexibility. It blends vlog-style content, viral challenges, and spontaneous ideas that come straight from the members themselves. Not every episode requires all 7 members anymore. Subunits and even solo moments are now part of the experience. And that's what makes it special. Each member gets the space to express their individuality. In one particularly relaxed discussion, Jimin casually asks, "Does anyone have something they want to try?" A simple question, but it sparks something creative. Taehyung suggests a nostalgic concept, going back to school. Jungkook immediately reacts with a soft smile, saying, "I knew you were going to say that," while J-Hope adds that most of them never really experienced a normal school life. That one comment carries unexpected depth. Taehyung then shares a personal memory. On the day of his high school graduation, instead of celebrating like everyone else, he was performing on stage at Music Bank. No graduation ceremony, no typical memories, just bright lights and responsibility. Jin, as always, lightens the mood with humor, joking that working is way cooler than school anyway. This conversation perfectly captures what makes Run BTS so special. It's not just about entertainment, it's about the balance between humor and sincerity. The back-to-school idea may sound simple, but in BTS's hands, it becomes something vivid, emotional and deeply engaging. Each member naturally falls into their role. Taehyung as the creative initiator, Jungkook as the spontaneous reactor, J-Hope as the grounded observer, and Jin as the witty commentator. Their dynamic isn't forced. It flows effortlessly, and that's exactly why it works. Then there are the quieter, more intimate moments, especially between Jungkook and Jimin. In one scene, Jungkook talks about wanting to cook for himself. Sounds simple, even trivial, but the way he mentions the small risks like cutting garlic feels oddly sincere. And Jimin is right there listening closely. The way Jungkook looks at Jimin is hard to describe. It's not dramatic, not exaggerated, just warm, steady and full of unspoken understanding. Even a small gesture like Jimin subtly stepping closer to stand beside Jungkook carries a quiet kind of meaning. This is what often leaves ARMY speechless. Because that kind of closeness doesn't need big words. It lives in the little things, in presence, in comfort, in silence. Another adorable moment unfolds when Jimin practices English with J-Hope. Out of nowhere, J-Hope cheerfully says, "Hi." Jimin immediately bursts into laughter. Pure, bright and completely unfiltered. Even Jungkook, watching from the side, smiles softly as if that simple moment is enough to warm the entire atmosphere. These interactions may seem small, but they're powerful. BTS doesn't need elaborate setups to create unforgettable moments. Their authenticity is their greatest strength. In an interview about the song Swim, Jimin also shares a deeper perspective. The song isn't just music, it's a message. It represents the determination to keep moving forward, even when things get difficult. It reflects their journey, especially during their time working in the United States. For Jimin, Swim symbolizes growth, persistence, and courage. It's not just about achievements, It's about the process, the struggles, and the continuous evolution of BTS as a team. The song becomes a reminder not only for them but also for ARMY, to keep going and strive to become better versions of themselves. When asked about BTS's bucket list, Jungkook reveals his mindset. Instead of focusing on personal desires, he emphasizes their collective goal: successfully completing their tour. Even though the tour hasn't started yet, Jungkook highlights the importance of preparation. For him, every detail matters. Every performance should deliver the best possible experience for fans. It's a clear reflection of BTS's professionalism. Behind the laughter and chaos lies dedication, discipline, and purpose. In the end, Run BTS 2.0 is more than just a show. It's a space where BTS can truly be themselves, free, relaxed, and unfiltered. It's where they laugh, share stories, and reveal the sides of themselves that fans don't always get to see on stage. From nostalgic school concepts, to playful interactions, to the quiet, meaningful moments between Jungkook and Jimin, everything comes together into something deeply special. It's not just entertaining, it's emotional, comforting, and real. And maybe that's BTS's true power. They don't just make people laugh, they make people feel. They create a sense of closeness, as if we're growing alongside them, understanding them, and becoming part of their journey. So those are the unforgettable moments from Run BTS 2.0, full of laughter, warmth, and heartfelt connections. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to keep supporting them, because every new episode brings something unexpected. See you in the next story. And remember, sometimes the greatest happiness comes from the simplest moments. Purple Heart.